The topic of who benefited from the execution of a top Sinaloa cartel enforcer who was recently in US custody and fled to Mexico raises itself as a result of the execution of the individual in question. On May 16th, a local news outlet in Sinaloa, El Sol de Sinaloa, reported that the body of Jose Rodrigo Arteaga Gamboa, also known as El Chino Anthrax, was discovered dead inside an abandoned vehicle on a dirt road east of Culiacan. Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today, we'll be looking at the story of El Chino, Sinaloa Cartel's highest ranking hitman. Yeah, you heard it right. So, let's start our video. Gamboa was formerly the head of the hit squad Los Anthrax, which was affiliated with the Sinaloa Cartel. In San Diego, 10 days earlier, he had broken free from the supervision of federal probation officers. In addition to him, his sister, Ada Jimena Arteaga Gamboa, and her husband Juan Guillermo Garcia, who was the brother of the recently deceased Mexican congressman Arcadio Garcia Espinoza, were also killed in the vehicle accident. After being kidnapped in the middle of the gunfight, all three victims were found dead, with traces of having been tortured on their bodies. Arteaga Gamboa, who was wanted by Interpol and known for his lavish lifestyle, was taken into custody on a warrant in December 2013 at the Schiphol airport in Amsterdam and extradited to the United States of America in July 2014. In 2015, Arteaga Gamboa pleaded guilty in a US court to helping bring tons of cocaine and marijuana to the United States from Mexico and ordering and participating in violence against cartel rivals. He said in a plea agreement with prosecutors that he was a high-ranking member responsible for a number of aspects of the cartel's operations. In the United States, he was given a term for conspiring to import a restricted narcotic, but in March he was apparently freed on probation and allowed to continue his life. After that, it appears that he fled to Mexico. It was in December 2013 when he was taken into custody at the airport in Amsterdam following a flight from Mexico City. This was less than 2 months before the top commander of the cartel, Joaquin Chapo Guzman, was taken into custody in Mexico. After some time, Arteaga Gamboa was brought back to Colombia from the Netherlands. In 2015, Laura Duffy, U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of California, said Chino Anthrax is one of the highest-ranking Sinaloa cartel kingpins ever prosecuted in the United States. He was associated with Ismael El Mayo Zambada, who continues to run the Sinaloa cartel. Although Arteaga Gamboa faced allegations that held the possibility of a life sentence, a judge in December 2019 sentenced him to 7 years and 3 months in jail, including time already served. According to the paperwork filed in court on March 3, 2020, Arteaga Gamboa was given a conditional release and placed under monitoring. On May 6, 2020, a parole officer made the report that he had been reported missing from his residence. He started out as a young man and worked his way up through the ranks of the cartel, finally becoming the leader of the vicious Anthrax hit squad. He ordered and participated in some of the more brutal incidents that occurred during the Sinaloa Cartel's wars with the Beltran Leyva organization and Arellano Felix organization from 2008 to 2009. These incidents included torturing rivals and stringing their bodies from bridges. During this time, the Sinaloa Cartel was engaged in a conflict with the Beltran Leyva organization and the Arellano Felix organization. Chino Anthrax is one of the highest-ranking Sinaloa cartel kingpins ever prosecuted in the United States, said U.S. Attorney Laura Duffy at the time of Arteaga Gamboa's plea agreement. As a result of the brazen death of a Sinaloa cartel enforcer with such a high profile as Arteaga Gamboa, which took place deep within the heartland of the crime group, it is likely that the hit was an intra-group matter ordered by his senior echelons. It is challenging to determine who benefited the most by his passing. There have been no reports of retaliatory violence in the days since the hit was carried out. Because of this, it is highly likely that the assassination of this man was ordered by either the current boss of the cartel, Ismael Zambada Garcia, also known as El Mayo, or the sons of Joaquin Guzman Loera, who are collectively known as Los Chapitos. Following the arrest and extradition of Guzman, the legendary boss of the Sinaloa cartel, Zambada and Los Chapitos have alternated between internal conflict and power sharing while simultaneously withstanding attacks from rival criminal organizations. For instance, there have been claims that Zambada did not back the movement of gunmen to liberate Ovidio Guzman from the custody of the police, which led to a significant gunfight in October of 2019. There is a possibility that Arteaga Gamboa was used as a pawn in their competition. According to the San Diego Union Tribune, Arteaga Gamboa had close contact with the Zambada family prior to his imprisonment. He is said to have grown up in Culiacan alongside El Mayo's sons, which suggests that he was part of the Zambada family. Due to the fact that Arteaga Gamboa had a lengthy relationship with Zambada, it is possible that the elderly capo would not have ordered Arteaga Gamboa's execution. However, the extremely short length of Archiga Gamboa's sentence shows that he cooperated with US law enforcement, and El Mayo may have him executed for his cooperation as a result of this. On the other side, Guzman's sons, also known as Los Chapitos, perhaps stood to benefit the most from the killing because it removed a possible major ally of Zambada. That's all for today's video. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section down below. I hope that you found this video interesting, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing to my channel. See you in the following video with some more of the latest updates, and until then, stay tuned.